Now you clicked on this video thinking that I'm gonna tell you that Creator Clash 3 is gonna fail and they will make no money for charity and it's gonna be like an absolute failure. That is not the case. I will actually tell you now why Creator Clash 3 has already made more money for charity than Creator Clash 2. And that is because Creator Clash 2 made no money and Creator Clash 3 at this point actually made money. Let me explain how. The fighters were obligated to give them money up front. I think it's like 10 or 20,000. I don't have time to research for this video today, but I think it's one of those. I think it's like 20,000 or something, maybe in total. And the money that they pay up front to participate in the event is something that they get back after fighting. So that means to participate, you pay 10,000 and then you get it back at the end, and then you get the bonus for fighting at the end. So this is just like basically like an insurance for Creator Clash 3. And now that two people actually dropped out of the event manually, so that they wanted to drop out, kind of. One guy, this main headliner guy from, I think, Epic Mealtime, he is now dropping out, and then also Lena from the H3 podcast is also dropping out. That's a bit more complicated, but yeah, those two are off. So basically, Creator Clash has made that money. So they have made both of their initiation or participation fees, and they don't have to pay it back. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? So that means they have made more money than the last event. Well, I mean, only if you ignore that they have to pay, of course, for the venue and the preparation, the after party, and the traveling and all of the other stuff. I don't know, they have to pay for so much stuff, but I mean, they haven't paid for it now, right? Or technically the event hasn't happened yet, so okay. As you know, I'm just joking. And of course this is like the worst possible outcome for them, to like one of the headline. Basically, you know who dropped out? The headliner of their event dropped out for the main fight, which is insane, right? This is absolutely terrible. And then also the other person who dropped out is the person who attracts the biggest audience. Because we all know that H3 was very much involved in the last two events, and a lot of their audience were participating, or let's say a lot of the people who go to that event were actually H3 fans the last two times. And those people will not continue buying tickets for it. They also will not buy pay-per-view tickets, most likely. I mean, maybe there will be some exceptions, but most people who support Ethan will probably not want to watch all of this stuff and support it financially, especially. And then also, even those people that can't refund their tickets, because you can't refund the live show tickets, which is also interesting, even those people might not even attend. Because now we have a situation where some of these people are H3 fans, and we know that H3 has a very strong culture about the other crew members. A lot of people are fans of Olivia, some people are fans of Lena, especially because also H3 has a majority female audience, so a lot of the girlies want to support their girlies, so they want to see Lena fight. And now that Lena is not fighting, they might not even attend the event, because what are you buying in if you attend this event? You are now going to an event where the main person that you wanted to watch is not fighting. And also, if you say that you are actually an H3 fan and you support Ethan, are you safe? Are you even safe there? Will you get harassed? Will people try to dox you because you are an Ethan supporter? So I think some of those seats will just be empty because people can't refund and they might not even want to go. I mean, Lena said she was scared of being booed, so I don't know if any H3 fans want to be there. I mean, if somebody says, shout out the H3 community, I mean, this will just result in everybody booing. So I think some of those seats will stay empty. And then some of the seats are already empty. So basically some people were tricked into buying these tickets because they didn't know there was no refund policy. So because otherwise they could have probably just booked the tickets later and then didn't have to do that because Cena is not fighting. But those people that booked early, those people can now not even refund them, and that's why those people will probably not even go there. Yeah, then also maybe it might not be sold out at the end because the interest is at a downward slope. That's what it is. So maybe they will have a lot of echo in that stadium. The mismanagement set aside, and the fact that they made a charity event after the last event failed to donate to charity, which is already that is already a handful. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. But I think who else would deserve something like this than the guy who made a Content Corp video about his past friend and misrepresented him in all of the ways and didn't do any research himself and just let people talk into his ear. I mean, if somebody deserves this, it would probably be Ian. So we can't be sad about that, I would say. But this is absolutely an absolute terrible situation. Also, it is also funny that I think also the guy that dropped out wasn't the guy that made that the dude who basically promoted the event the most out of everybody. I think that there was also a storyline about that. So this is a very big loss, I would say. Yeah, I think that's it. Actually, for us people who don't go to that event and who didn't even plan to watch the pay-per-view stuff, I think for us who didn't want to watch this at all, this is the best outcome because it's the most funny outcome. It's the most entertaining outcome. It's the most outcome that will be discussed in podcasts and such. Everything that we will consume, people will make fun of this. We will be entertained. So for us, it's probably the best. Yeah, okay, that's it. Joe out.